I learned today that anger and insanity is part of the marine kingdom, and it is in the Bible. When people have mental issues, bipolar, anger, it is part of the marine spirits. That's right, losing your mind. And people that are angry are dealing with the marine spirits. If you know somebody like that, just may I remind you, we are not dealing with flesh and blood, but behind the demons, behind their flesh and blood. I wanted to show you in Mark chapter 5, there was a naked man and he was in the tombs of the grave. That they put him in chains, the story goes, and he busted them with supernatural strength. So he had anger issues and he had supernatural strength and he was losing his mind. Okay, Jesus runs into the man that was crazy and supernatural strength and busted chains open. He was naked and he lived in the graveyard. I'm a bad reader and my vision is bad. I've been waiting 8 days now for my prescription contacts, but I'll read the best I can. They haven't got my order yet, but okay, let's look at Mark 5. They came to the other side of the sea in the country of Gerasenes, and when Jesus had stepped out of the boat, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit. He lived among the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain, for he had often been bound with shackles and chains. But he wrenched the chains apart. He broke the shackles in pieces. No one had the strength to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and the mountains he was always crying out and cutting himself with stones. Well, good thing they didn't have no knives back then. All right, let's look at verse 6. And when he saw Jesus from afar, he ran and fell down before him, and crying out with a loud voice, he said, "What have you to do with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God?" Those are demons that recognize Jesus was the Son of God. "I adjure you by God, do not torment me." For he was saying to him, "Come out of the man, you unclean spirit." And Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" He replied, "My name is Legion, for we are many." And he begged him earnestly not to send them out of the country. Now a great herd of pigs was feeding there on the hillside, and they begged him, saying, "Send us to the pigs, let us enter them." So he gave them permission, and the unclean spirits came out and entered the pigs, and the herd, numbering about 2,000, rushed down the steep back into the sea, and they were drowned. Did you get that? The man was insanity. He had anger problems. He lost his mind, and Jesus threw those same devils into the pigs, and the pigs went into the sea. They were going back into their kingdom. So if you know anybody that has insanity and anger issues, you are dealing with a marine spirit. I keep telling you to fast and pray. These things do not come out unless you fast and pray. The marine kingdom are responsible for all cases of insanity in Mark chapter 5. The Bible told us about a severely mad man. The man was tormented by demons. So the torment is also by the marine kingdom. When Jesus cast out the demons entered the pigs and returned back where they came from, the sea.